Hey, it's me, Audrey. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to tell you guys my Legoland audition story. So for the last 4 months, I've had the absolute privilege of working at the Legoland Resort in California. And I have asked you guys on social media if you'd want to hear a little bit about how that came about and my audition process. So here it goes. Before I get into the story, I just want to ask you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I upload a new video every single weekend. It is usually Disney related, and I have some exciting Disney vlogs coming for you guys in 2018. I'm so excited. You guys are gonna love it. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified every time I upload a video. I have been, like I said, at Legoland for just over like 4 months. It's like 4 months and a couple of days. I have a friend named Ben Williams, and he is a wonderful actor here in San Diego County. He does theater all over the place, and he's in shows all the time. So he's always auditioning for shows. And Ben texted me and asked if he could come over and borrow some sheet music for an audition at Legoland. It was for their Brick or Treat auditions, which were held in September. Actually, I think it was the end of August. He was going to be auditioning for the Brick or Treat shows, which go from the last Saturday in September and then all Saturdays in October. So that's how they do their Halloween shows, basically. He came over, we looked through some sheet music. They were asking for a pop song, so we looked through. I have a ton of sheet music because I teach voice and I teach piano, so I have, lots of music for my students and for myself. We were looking through the sheet music and talking about the audition, and I think it was like 2 days prior to the audition, so I was like, I wonder if I should go. So I had just finished school with an associate's degree in music just a couple months prior in June. So I was like, I've been telling myself that as soon as I graduated, I was going to start looking for a job in performing or entertainment. So I was like, why not? Brick or Treat might be fun. It's Saturday nights in October. I could totally do that. So I decided to go on the audition. That same night as Ben, I signed up. I think it was a Friday night that I went. I think it might have been a Wednesday. I don't know. But I went to the audition. I sang Alone by Heart, which is a fabulous song, and nailed the audition. I got a call back for maybe the next week. I'm not sure how long away it was, but I got a call back. So I went to the callback, and there were probably about 20 girls there, maybe like 5 guys. They wanted us to sing I Put a Spell on You from Hocus Pocus, and we all had to sing the same song. They called us up alphabetically by our first name. So I was like 3rd, I think. There was like a couple other A girls there. So I was 3rd, and I didn't do as well as I wish I had. It wasn't horrible, but everybody there was phenomenal. So I got cut at the callback. I was really sad. So out of the 20 girls, they cut 4 of us, or 5 of us, I think, like right off after that song. I don't know what happened after that because I was cut. Right after that, they had an open dance call for the same thing, for Brick or Treat. So with an open call, it's like anybody could just show up. You don't have to make an appointment. You just come and you learn the combination, whatever. And so they told us that we were welcome to go to the dance call if we wanted to. So I went to the dance call. Now the thing is, I'm not a trained dancer. I can dance, I have rhythm. If you teach me a dance, I can make it look good, but I'm not a trained dancer. So when it comes to dance auditions, I usually don't do that great because I get in my head and they teach a combo and I forget it immediately. It's usually nerves, whatever. So he taught like the first 2 8 counts, and I just was like, I can't do this. But on my way out, I decided to go ahead and speak to one of the entertainment guys that work at Legoland. And I just said, hey, just so you know, I'm interested in a different role at Legoland in entertainment. Because they've been posting this specific role for Black females on their website forever, like for a couple of years. And I knew it was there, but I just had never auditioned. So I told him I'm interested in this particular role, just so you know. He said, oh yeah, okay, just send us an email, remind us that you were in the callbacks and that, we know who you are, basically. So I did that. I think it was the next day or the day after that, I got an email for a different audition. And this audition was for a costume character. Basically, it looks like Lego minifigures, but as a costume. And it was very different than anything I had ever done. They made us do a really easy dance. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even consider it. I mean, it was dancing, but it was more of a movement combination, like a step touch, clapping, hands in the air kind of thing. Super easy. We had to do that. Then they gave us each a scenario that we had to act out without using any words. And then they had us try on the costume character outfits. So that was a really different audition. I'm really glad I got the experience. The head of the entertainment department also said, hey, we got your email, and yeah, I just have to run some things by our higher ups and we'll have you come in and audition again for that role. So that was the end of the character audition. Immediately, they said they would let us know by the next day, but like immediately that night, they sent me an email and offered me a job as costume character. I got hired at Legoland as costume character, but because it was right before Brick or Treat, they said it was going to be a seasonal job that went through January. And so then you could kind of reassess and decide if it was something that you still wanted to do. So I was excited. I thought it'd be fun. And I definitely thought, okay, I don't know if this is going to be for me. I wouldn't get to sing or dance, so I didn't know if that was really what I wanted to do, but it was temporary, so I took the job. These things were happening fast. Like, as soon as I get one email, like a couple days later I get another one. A couple days after they offered me the job as costume character, they asked me to come in and sing for the role that I mentioned earlier, in entertainment, singing and dancing in a show at Legoland. And I went in, I sang. Oh, they sent me some sides. That's basically just when they send you music that they want you to sing, so you're prepared for the audition. Sent me 2 songs. I prepared those 2 songs over the next couple of days. And so when I went in, all I had to do was sing those 2 songs. I also had to sing a song on the spot that I wasn't familiar with, but they weren't really worried so much about the lyrics, but like if I could hit certain notes or whatever. So I did that. And then they tried a wig on me and took a picture of me in the wig, and that was pretty much it. This one was a few more days. I want to say it was 3 or 4 days. They finally sent me an email and offered me the job for performer. Now, I don't want to say, because social media, internet, I don't want to say specifically what character I'm playing, but I am meet and greet, and I am in a show at Legoland in Heart Lake City. I did costume character. That was really fun, actually. So they had me do that for about 4 to 5 weeks while I was training to go into the show. I had 2 singing rehearsals, which ended up being 1 for like 40 minutes because I went in knowing my parts. And then I had 2 days worth or maybe 3 days worth of dancing and staging rehearsals. One-on-one for the first couple of days with one of the other girls in the show. She taught me all of the staging and dancing, and then I had 1 more rehearsal after that with all of the girls in the show so that I could see what it would actually be like on stage. So that was pretty much how I got my current job at Legoland. Now, I have been getting asked the question, and I want to answer it before I get asked in the comments. People are asking me the obvious question, well, why aren't you working at Disneyland? And I get that question often because people know how much I love Disneyland, and they're like, you're in entertainment and you're at a theme park, why don't you just work at the theme park that you love? Well, there's several reasons for that. First of all, I'm not sure if I could meet Disney's standards. I don't know if that's true or not because I've never tried. Maybe I could, but I don't know. But more importantly than that is the fact that Disneyland is a lot further away. It's an hour away from where I live, and Legoland is 20 minutes from where I live. So it's kind of a no-brainer as far as distance, and you know, the commute would be pretty grueling if I worked at Disneyland. And secondly, from what I've heard, and I know people who worked as entertainment cast members, performers at Disneyland, Legoland pays a lot better and it's really good money. So not only would I be paying extra money in gas to drive to Disneyland and sitting in my car for 2 hours a day just for the drive, but I'd be getting paid less. So it's kind of just like, of course I would choose Legoland over Disneyland. My bosses are amazing. They're really nice people. They really take care of the employees, or the what we're called model citizens at Legoland. I really enjoy working with the people there, and I'm doing what I love, singing and dancing. So I'm very happy with where I am. So that is how I got my current job, my audition process. Kind of like this weird thing that just kind of fell into my lap, thanks to my friend Ben, who did get his job during Burger Treat. That is my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said in the beginning of the video, I do have some exciting Disney vlogs coming up very soon on my channel, so make sure that you check back often. And hey, if you're new here and you haven't seen all of my videos, there's a lot of cool videos to check out, like this one or this one. And if you're not subscribed, you can click right here. And if you'd like to find out more about how you can help my channel grow and support me on Patreon, I have an awesome reward system set up for my patrons, like patron-only videos, postcards from Disneyland, souvenirs from Disneyland, character shoutouts from Disneyland. You can find out more by clicking right here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!